What's up, Celtics fans? It's another CB on the Seas. We're talking about the game 28 out of 82 against the Hawks on Friday night. Celtics had a nice little comfortable win by 21. My pull-up three-pointer first point is the discussion about Rob Williams' nickname. You know, it's Time Lord. The dog's freaking out. Come on, Lucha, relax. Hey, shut it. I like Time Lord. I also like Rob Williams. I don't like how he doesn't, he's sort of, he doesn't know what to make of the whole nickname thing. Someone's got to explain to him that, as a part of the NBA, you're part of the culture, that you sort of have to throw your hands up and go with the flow when it comes to your participation in the NBA zeitgeist. What the fans want is what they want, and what they're going to call you is what they're going to call you. So I think he should surrender to the popular. All right, we let the other dog in. Hang on. Surrender to the popular nickname movement. So I hope that goes the right way. Second point is the coaching point of my pull-up three, and that's Stevens still playing Tice longer than Williams, which I don't like. Although that seems to be justified in that game. Tice had 18 points, plus 14. Rob Williams was minus 14, even though he had 5 blocks. Rob Williams' game is a little narrow, even though I want to see him getting all the minutes that Tice gets. And the third point is the statistical observation, and that's the first quarter performances recently of the Celtics during this 8-game win streak. The only game in the last 8 games, 8 wins that they didn't win the first quarter was against Washington when they lost the first quarter by 4. And that's impressive. It's a great indicator. Before then, they were sort of scuffling, and the previous 6 losses that they lost the first quarter. And you can tie that directly to Marcus Smart starting the game, and Morris, obviously. Those guys are killers, and they get out there and they compete in the first quarter, and that's not something we were doing with Hayward and Brown in the starting lineup, that's for sure. So the top 3 stars of the game, I'd say number 3 star was Rob Williams, Time Lord. He had 5 blocks in 16 minutes, brought the house down every time. He was pretty crazy. It's an adjective I hate using, sorry for using it. Number 2 star was Kyrie. He was just solid, only played 23 minutes, which is great. Had 24 points, 4 for 5 from the arc, 8 for 15 overall. So that was nice, and I'd give the number 1 star to Marcus Morris. He was 6 for 8 from the arc, which was really nice. And Scal said something about him making a case for a super max, which is interesting, even though he's not going to get it. But he's definitely putting in the work to get it. 3 stains on the game. I'd say number 3 stain was Dedmon. He really got my attention in the first quarter when he was chucking up threes. And, as a big man, he's a pretty reckless player. And that's what you get in terrible teams like in the Hawks, a lot of reckless play. Second stain on the game was Young. This guy's really fallen off. He had a terrible night. He played 23 minutes, scored 9 points, 2 for 11 from the floor, goose egg for 6 from the arc. I don't really see him doing much in this league. Too little, too slight. Doesn't really have a sense of what's going on out there. Oh, right, no defense either. That doesn't help. And the number 1 stain, obviously, Brown, Jaylen Brown, the Brown zombie Brown. 2 for 12 from the floor, 0 for 5 from the arc. Got to the lane no times. He had a really nice pass, actually, in think it was the third quarter. Little sort of fast break bounce pass, but that was it. 4 points in 22 minutes from the most athletic guy on the team. That's not good enough. He sucks. He needs to go. All right, so my closeout. It's something I've always done. I always put out a basket it's basically between Thanksgiving and New Year's for all the delivery people who bring all the packages to your house, all the Amazon Prime stuff, the mail guy, UPS, FedEx, all those guys. And I put in the basket, I put it outside the front door. Put a little sign for them to say, thanks for your help this holiday season. Here's a little bag of chips, water, Red Bull. I put out little Starbucks, like, those drinks in a jar that you get at the supermarket, cookies, peanut butter crackers, that sort of thing. And it's something I think everybody should do. And on top of that, everybody should be tipping the service people in their lives, whether it's the person bringing your mail to your house, collecting your trash, pumping your gas, that kind of thing. So I've spent some time in the service industry, and every little bit helps to the blue collar heroes, holiday heroes. So that's it. Next game that I'll be doing will be the game 29 out of 82 at the Pistons. So until then, peace in the Middle East.